Codex Regius designated by siglum LA or 019-56 is a Greek uncial manuscript of the New Testament, dated paleographically to the 8th century. The manuscript is lacunose. It has marginalia text. The Greek text of this codex is representative of the Alexandrian text type in its late stadium. It contains a large number of Byzantine readings in the Gospel of Matthew, all, and placed it in category 2, which means it has a number of non-Alexandrian readings. According to Wiss, who examined Luke chapter 1, 10, 20, the text is a core member of the Alexandrian text. It is probably the fourth best manuscript of the Gospels, inferior only to P75, Codex Vaticanus, and Codex Sinaiticus. It is much closer to Vaticanus than to Sinaiticus. In some cases it supports Sinaiticus and Vaticanus against almost all of the rest of manuscripts. In Matt 23:38 word epsilon rho eta mu omicron sigma omitted like in BN 184. In Matt 19:29 instead epsilon kappa alpha tau omicron nu pi lambda alpha sigma iota omicron nu alpha. It has pi omicron lambda lambda alpha pi lambda alpha sigma iota omicron nu alpha like in codices B and 10:10. In Matthew chapter 19 verse 16 it reads delta iota delta alpha sigma kappa alpha lambda epsilon along with manuscripts B, D, F 1 892 text 1010 1365 5 eta D, E, F F1 Copbo F Geo Oregon Hillary. In Luke chapter 22 verse 1 it reads eta gamma gamma iota sigma epsilon nu for epsilon gamma gamma iota zeta epsilon nu along with Codex Bezer. In Luke chapter 4 verse 17 it has textual variant kappa alpha nu omicron iota she alpha sigma tau beta iota beta lambda iota omicron nu together with the manuscripts A, B, W, she 33 892 1195 1241 547 SYRSH PAL Copsa against variant kappa alpha nu alpha pi tau epsilon she alpha sigma tau beta iota beta lambda iota omicron nu supported by DCK delta theta pi psi F1 F13 28 565 700 1009 1010 and many other manuscripts. In Luke chapter 14 verse 5 it reads nu omicron sigma beta omicron sigma 4 epsilon sigma beta omicron sigma. The reading of the codex is supported by KL X pi psi F1 F13 33 892 1071 547. It was noted in the 19th century that there is strong resemblance to Codex Vaticanus, to the citations of Oregon, and to the margin of the Harkian Syriac history. Probably it was written in Egypt. The text of the codex was cited by Robert Estienne as eta in his Editio Regia. It was loosely collated by Wettstein. Griesbach set a very high value on the codex. It was edited in 1846 by Tischendorf, but with errors. The codex is located now at the Bibliothèque Nationale de France, in Paris.